Right now at 5, a governor in quarantine. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz has been exposed to the coronavirus, how he came in contact with it. Plus, it's been 1 year since bars and restaurants had to close down for the first time due to the pandemic. We hear from restaurants and bar owners who look back on the struggles. And numbers slightly up. Over the last week, Minnesota has seen a slight increase in COVID cases. Why this is happening.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
Here's a live look at the White House tonight, where the fountain was dyed green today in celebration of St. Patrick's Day, and you could kind of see it there by the live bug we have on our screen. It's not going as high as it was earlier. President Biden kept tradition today and met the Irish Prime Minister, Micheál Martin, and we'll have more on that later on in the show. Good evening, I'm John Cardinale. Thanks for joining us. Kristen is off tonight. The Treasury Department says it's given out well over $200 billion in direct stimulus payments from the American Rescue Plan so far. At the same time, the Biden administration is focusing on getting kids back into the classroom. Skylar Henry reports from the White House.
President Biden and the Irish Prime Minister discussed the coronavirus pandemic during their virtual St. Patrick's Day meeting.
Ireland and the United States have a robust agenda, from combating COVID to strengthening global health security.
A year after many bars and restaurants across the country were shuttered on the holiday, patrons are now filing back in at limited capacity.
Not seeing family has been the toughest, but we're back now.
The Treasury Department announced that around 90 million direct stimulus payments have already been sent, equaling more than $242 billion. The Biden administration continues its Help Is Here tour to sell the American Rescue Plan, with Wednesday's focus on getting kids back in the classroom.
Today, the Department of Health and Human Services announced plans to distribute $10 billion to support COVID-19 testing in schools across our country.
First Lady Jill Biden visited an elementary school in Concord, New Hampshire.
My husband, Joe, has been a single dad, and he knows how important it is to keep your children safe.
Wednesday, Dr. Anthony Fauci gave a timeline on vaccination for young people to a House subcommittee.
For high school students, it looks like they will be available to get vaccinated in the beginning of the fall.
He estimates elementary school-age children may be able to get vaccinations in early 2022. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.
According to a CBS News analysis of the latest CDC numbers, President Biden is less than 10 million doses away from hitting his goal of 100 million shots in arms during his first 100 days in office. Well, teens could be fueling Minnesota's slight increase in COVID cases. That's according to state health officials. About 6,800 new cases were reported in the last week. Around 10% of those were people between 15 and 19. Experts say the risk for that age group increased when in-person learning and sports resumed earlier this year. They're asking everyone to keep wearing their masks and social distance. Minnesota's governor, lieutenant governor, and health commissioner have to quarantine for the next 10 days after all three were exposed to COVID-19 this week. And because of the quarantine, Walz is postponing his State of the State address, which was scheduled for Sunday. Governor Tim Walz's spokesperson says a staff member tested positive today. Even though the trio was not within 6 feet of that person for more than 15 minutes, they were all in the same room during a press conference on Monday. Walz has not yet been vaccinated. Lieutenant Governor Plenty Flanagan has 1 dose. Health Commissioner Jan Malcolm is fully vaccinated, but is still within the 2-week waiting period before considering herself protected. Walz says he hopes this reminds Minnesotans to stay vigilant. And today marks 1 year since bars and restaurants in Minnesota and Wisconsin had to shut down for the first time during the coronavirus pandemic due to governor's orders.
Any disruption in any flow of business is absolutely devastating. And I guarantee you, in the months ahead, you will see restaurants that just decide they're not going to be able to make it.
And that clip you just heard is from an interview we did with Duluth restaurant owner Jason Vincent 1 year ago today. His words a bit ominous back then, but a true testament to the toll COVID-19 has taken. And 365 days later, CBS3's Kendall Jarbo spoke with some of those same restaurant owners we heard from last year and shares how they're now doing.
Last year, Dublin Irish Pub in Duluth served up St. Patrick's Day food boxes to go. Now people can dine inside once again, but it was a long road to get to this point. The Brew Pub, along with thousands of restaurants across the Northland, shut down indoor dining on St. Patrick's Day 2020. Owner Mike Maxim says during the initial shutdown, they couldn't keep any employees. He spent the first month of the pandemic making sure everyone could get on unemployment. St. Patrick's Day 2021, employees are back and doors are open, but the future is always uncertain.
It was definitely a question mark up until when the governor kind of opened up things a little bit last week. I think that was I think we're definitely going to be open for St. Patrick's Day, but always a little tentative, you never know. We really just kind of try to follow the lead of the state, so definitely some unknowns there.
Despite the unknowns, Dublin is ready to serve up some food and beer with a side of mask wearing and table spacing, all to celebrate the big day in a safe way. While this year's St. Patrick's Day won't be exactly like it was pre-pandemic, there is some sense of normalcy after a year filled with change.
Thanks, Kendall. And laying off employees has been one of the most difficult parts of the pandemic for business owners. And coming up tonight at 6, we hear from a business owner in Superior who reflects on the past year of challenges and is looking ahead to a brighter future. And that bright future has been possible because of the work of healthcare workers who continue to get the appreciation they deserve. This morning, workers with Moments Hospice and Monarch Healthcare Management sat outside of Essentia St. Mary's in Duluth, handing out free food and drinks to healthcare staff. The groups wanted to say thank you to the very people who got us through the hardships of 2020. They say the best way you can show your appreciation is by doing the little things.
Going on their Facebook pages or having kids write cards and mailing them to the healthcare workers. It's just those little things that can mean a lot.
Smile.
Yeah. You can still see it through your mask.
And the St. Patrick's Day love wasn't just shared in Duluth. Organizers also gave out goodies in Virginia on Tuesday and will be in Cloquet tomorrow. In continued coverage tonight, Judge Peter Cahill has dismissed 2 jurors already chosen for former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin's murder trial. Chauvin is charged in connection to George Floyd's death. This morning, Judge Cahill brought 7 already picked jurors back for more questioning. He wanted to see if last week's announcement about a $27 million settlement with Floyd's family would impact their decision-making. 2 of the jurors, a Hispanic man and a white man, said that news might sway them. They were ultimately dismissed. On Friday, Judge Cahill is set to rule on the defense's request to delay the trial and change venues. He set opening statements for March 29th at the earliest, but today's changes to the jury and Friday's decision could set that back. The jurors were replaced after the 2 were dismissed, and the jury count is now back up to 9. A coalition of 150 organizations nationwide is opposing the George Floyd Act Justice in Policing Act. The U.S. House passed it earlier this month. And those against the act argue the bill is entrenched in strategies that have historically failed to address police violence across the country. They sent a letter to congressional leaders about those concerns today. And Dave joins us now with a look at weather, and it's a little warmer today, Dave.
A little warmer, still on the cloudy side, but that should change tomorrow as higher pressure settles into the region to hold on to us for a couple of days, make us sunny, warm, and keep us dry. Take a live look right now at the little stretch of woods just up north, a few miles from Grand Rapids, and trying to look for a little bit of snow there in that forest. I'm not seeing much of anything. Our snow is melting away rather rapidly. Of course, we still have several more weeks where it could have a return engagement, but for the week ahead, I think if any precip chances come our way, they'll be in the form of rain rather than snow. Doppler map right now shows a little bit of rain and snow mix activity up towards Thunder Bay, but in our part of the country, as the high settles in, these clouds should go away, and like I mentioned, should be sunny for Thursday all the way through Saturday. Short-term forecast says mostly sunny indeed on Thursday. High temp for the Twin Ports goes up to 40. That's because things will be a little bit cooler by the lake. It could be warmer inland. Will it crack 50? I'll let you know with a full forecast in just a few more minutes.
All right, thanks, Dave. Still to come on Live at 5, Wisconsin is looking to award those who stop invasive species. That and more as we go around the Northland after the break.
Local news and local weather here on CBS3.
6-year financing has been extended at Home Furniture. Everything is on sale, and you can finance it free for 6 years. Plus, get free shipping. Extended savings with extended financing for 6 years. Now at Home Furniture.
Spring into super savings during the Ready, Set, Go Toyota sales event at Cary Toyota in Superior. Lease a flashy new all-wheel drive Highlander or Highlander Hybrid, and Toyota will pay your first payment up to $600. Lease this new sporty all-wheel drive Camry LE, and your first month's payment is on Toyota. Looking for great gas mileage? Lease a sparkling new Corolla or Corolla Hybrid at Cary Toyota, and Toyota will pay your first payment. Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event is on now through March 31st. Hurry in to score your awesome deal from Cary Toyota in Superior. Voted best car dealer in the Northland 22 times.
I'm Jim from Jim Perall Construction, a certified TAMCO contractor. What does that mean for you? TAMCO's full line of roofing and decking products allow me to offer the best options to homeowners. The average contractor can only offer 10 years. At Perall Construction, we provide a full coverage 15-year labor and material warranty on residential and commercial buildings. Nobody can offer a better warranty than this. Give us a call today to find out what Jim Perall Construction and TAMCO can do for you.
We know it's hard to stay away from family and friends, but we're all in this together. Carleton County and the Senior Linkage Line are here with free or low-cost services to help you stay safe, sound, and supported. If you or someone you care for could use some help, please contact Minnesota's Senior Linkage Line today. Together, we can help older Minnesotans and their families and caregivers connect to local services to get the help they need.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Now at Home Sleep Express, you can test and buy a famous Purple mattress and get 0% interest financing for 6 years. Purple's patented science makes for cooler and more comfortable sleep. Get free delivery, setup, and a 120-day guarantee. The famous Purple mattress, now at Home Sleep Express.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Spirit Mountain as some people are out there taking advantage of this beautiful day. Dave will be in with the forecast in just a few minutes, but first, let's take a look around the region. A senior home in Ely is collecting shoes, and Duluth Parks and Recreation has a scavenger hunt underway for St. Patrick's Day. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We begin tonight in Wisconsin, where the Wisconsin Invasive Species Council is looking for Invader Crusader nominees. An Invader Crusader is a resident or organization who has made significant contributions to prevent, control, or eradicate invasive species. Nominations are open until March 29th. Winners will be notified in mid-May, and a ceremony will take place in June during Invasive Species Action Month. For more information on how to make a nomination, you can visit the Wisconsin Invasive Species Council website. Next, we head to Ely, Minnesota, where the local Senior Citizen Center is hosting a shoe drive. Their Shoe Us the Love drive is about 1 week in, and they're already a third of the way to their 100-bag goal. Any type of shoe is welcome, including boots or flip-flops, as long as there's no holes. Drop-offs can be made at Zupp's grocery stores in Ely and the surrounding areas. Northland Market, Ely Family Dental, and the Senior Center itself are also taking donations. And finally tonight, a little St. Patrick's Day fun right here in Duluth. City Park staff hid some lucky four-leaf clovers in Gitche King Park. Clovers will be out today through Sunday. If you find one, take a picture and tag Duluth Parks MN to be entered to win a free Frisbee. Gitche King Park is located above the lake walk, and there is no word on just how many clovers are hidden. And if there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we go around the Northland, city by city. Still to come on Live at 5, a shooting spree in Atlanta killed 8 last night. We bring you the latest details.
Yesterday's high temp was pretty close to the normal of 35. Today we got to 39 at the airport in Duluth. Was it warmer inland? Just a few minutes, I'll show you today's top temps and the forecast for how warm they'll go over the next couple of days. All of that just right after the break.
Do you want to do more to help your community? The All of Us Research Program is a great way to contribute to health discoveries for today and the future. Call, visit us online, or download the All of Us app to learn how you can make a difference.
Your aviation career is ready for takeoff. Join us for Lake Superior College's Aviation Open House on Friday, March 19th, 3 to 6 p.m. Tour LSC's Center for Advanced Aviation and learn about exciting programs like Professional Pilot and Aviation Maintenance Technician. RSVP today.
Helping to make memories for generations. Numi Jewelers.
For over 20 years, Breeze Roofing has been totally dedicated to getting the job done right, and done right now. We pride ourselves on being the highest quality exterior remodelers in the area. Call Breeze for all your roofing needs.
Be a little bit brave. Don't never be afraid to.
Got a couple questions.
Do you think it's time for schools to reopen?
We are still talking about the story, and rightfully so.
Do you want to do more to help your community? The All of Us Research Program is a great way to contribute to health discoveries for today and the future. Call, visit us online, or download the All of Us app to learn how you can make a difference.
Northwest Outlet is your ARE Truck Topper headquarters.
March is Women's History Month, and all throughout the month on CBS3 this morning, we'll be highlighting women in history who have made a difference. So be sure to tune in every morning at 5 a.m.
Watch Caitlin and Jenna in the morning at 5 and 6 a.m. CBS3 Weather is brought to you by Lake Superior College. Now, the CBS3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Temperatures today ran about 39 to 45 degrees, so that high temp of 39 over the hill in Duluth was one of the cooler numbers. As you got farther inland, temperatures did go up a bit towards 45 in Orr. Now in just the last few seconds, starting to read 50 right by the lake in Grand Marais. That seems a bit of an anomaly, but we'll take it at face value for the time being. The rest of us could be going towards 50 as the weekend approaches, as high pressure makes it sunny and mild, at least through Saturday. Sunday could be a change in the weather, and I'll tell you which way things will go in just a little bit. Right now, we'll go to the airport in Duluth and look at the current conditions. And if the high temp hit 39, it's staying there. Relative humidity is 57%. Wind is northerly to northwesterly, running 10 miles per hour. And air pressure's at 30.13 inches of mercury. Not quite high enough to put down all cloud development, but that'll come tomorrow as a cell of high pressure slides our way from the west. Current temps, 39 to 40 from Ironwood to Watersmeet, and 40 to 41 in northern Wisconsin. Most towns are at 41, though Hayward's the holdout at 40. 37 in Cloquet right now, 39 as we mentioned towards Hermantown, 41 Moose Lake and Ely. Two harbors as well, Eveleth, Quad Cities there too, 40 for Hibbing Chisholm, upper 30s towards Grand Rapids, and 43 right now, International Falls. Moving into the Doppler picture for our region, there were some clouds today, all right, from big area of low pressure. It was off to our west last night, and it threatened a couple of sprinkles of snow in our area last night. But then it moved well down towards the south, and that's the low pressure system that's threatening severe weather to folks in the Gulf states here and may cause tornadoes and trouble like that. While here in our neck of the woods, higher pressure is filtering in. So if not today, tomorrow should come up sunny, and then that high pressure cell will keep us sunny all the way through Saturday, probably on the warmer side too. If Grand Marais right by the lake truly is at 50 right now, yeah, by Friday, the rest of us should follow suit. And then I mentioned a change will come on Sunday. Low pressure system will start to work over the Rockies, come our way and bring us a rain chance that could start Sunday afternoon, stick around through Monday and even Tuesday. Doesn't look to be a big deal right now, and it'll be rain because it'll still be around 50 degrees. So snow fans, this isn't going to do it for us and give us one last hurrah. No, not this week. Tonight in Minnesota, low temps, 22 towards International Falls, 32 by the lake, and a partly cloudy sky building in as the high takes over. Folks in Wisconsin and the UP should get that partly cloudy sky as well, and low temps there go 27 to 30. For tomorrow, daytime highs for Wisconsin and the UP go 40 to 46 with a mostly sunny sky. And mostly sunny in Minnesota. Northeast wind region-wide, 10 to 20 miles per hour. And highs from 39 by the lake to 48 down towards Moose Lake and up towards International Falls. Here's our extended forecast, John. Sunshine through Saturday. 55 degrees on Saturday, even here in the Twin Ports. Then it steps back just a little bit on Sunday, down to 52, which we probably couldn't tell the difference, you know, if we didn't have a thermometer. 40% chance for showers with some sunshine Sunday. 50% shot for showers Monday. Tuesday gets a 60% chance for rain. That one might soak a little bit, and then back to sprinkles there by Wednesday.
Rain, not snow, but you know what? I like the sound of rain, so I don't mind it too much.
Yeah, this is the time of year we want to start getting our showers to build into our flowers and let the honeybees wake up and do their thing. You know,
that's
the way
right.
Nature rolls.
April showers bring May flowers. That's what
Usually.
they say. All right.
Nothing's
Thanks,
ever
Dave.
100% weather, John.
Thanks, Dave. A Northland College student has designed an online app to teach children about the Ojibwe culture. Eleanor Falk grew up in Ashland and is part of the Oneida Nations of Wisconsin. She grew up around the reservation and participated in many Ojibwe traditions like fishing and making maple syrup. Falk used those experiences to develop the app Growing Up Ojibwe the Game. She says the goal is to help younger people better understand the Ojibwe culture.
Do something educational to reach a younger audience. And so I thought that, like, as a video game major, that a game would be a great tool to attract a younger audience and teach them about Ojibwe history and culture.
Falk is currently a junior at UW Stout, and she says it took her about 800 hours to make the game. At 6, Falk shows us how the game works and explains why she thinks everyone could benefit from playing. And we're learning more tonight about the 21-year-old man accused in the shooting deaths of 8 people at 3 Georgia spas. Nearly all the victims were Asian, but police say race may not have been his motive. Zach Summers reports from Atlanta.
The suspect, who shot and killed 8 people at 3 Atlanta area spas, has told investigators he wasn't motivated by race.
He made indicators that he has some issues, potentially sexual addiction, and may have frequented some of these places in the past.
21-year-old Robert Aaron Long was taken into custody after a manhunt. Police used surveillance footage to identify him and were able to track his phone.
He does claim that it was not racially motivated and sees these locations as something that allows him to go to these places, and it's a temptation for him that he wanted to eliminate.
7 of the victims are women, 6 are Asian.
Crime against any community is a crime against us all.
A day later, detectives are still at 2 of the crime scenes in Atlanta, gathering evidence and talking to witnesses. A woman who works nearby says she knew some of the victims.
I won't say any names, but they're really nice girls. They just do great massages. They do great massages over here, so it's just unfortunate.
These killings come during a wave of nationwide attacks targeting Asian Americans.
We're not yet clear about the motive, but I do want to say to our Asian American community that we stand with you.
As a precaution, some police departments around the country have increased patrols in predominantly Asian communities. Zach Summers, CBS News, Atlanta.
And authorities just announced this afternoon that Long has been charged with 8 counts of murder in connection to yesterday's shooting spree. Still to come, a unique light show took place today in Ireland for St. Patrick's Day. We have the video after the break.
Stone Countertop Outlet has thousands of slabs in stock. Every single one has a high-res photo online, making virtual design consultations easy. Visit stonecountertopoutlet.com or our new Superior showroom.
You'll love the road ahead when you drive the 2021 Subaru Impreza. Standard EyeSight driver assist technology gives you an extra set of eyes on the road to help keep the journey safe. And the Impreza is a smart choice down the road. The 2021 Impreza. More than a car, it's a Subaru.
Lease the new 2021 Subaru Impreza for $219 a month during the Subaru A Lot to Love event going on now.
Funerals can be emotionally devastating for a family to go through. Besides the sorrow, loved ones are left with the high cost of arranging a funeral. Funeral Advantage was formed to help protect your family when they need it most. It pays your loved ones up to $20,000 immediately for funeral and any other expenses.
It's a good feeling to know that my family will be taken care of if anything happens to me.
Funerals can easily cost $9,000 or more, but government benefits pay only $255, leaving your loved ones to pay the rest.
It's so easy. Just answer a few simple health questions. This is so affordable, even for someone like me who's on a fixed income.
If you're 40 to 85, get information on how to protect your family. Funeral Advantage is something we all need. There's no risk or obligation. Call now.
Get the facts about how easy it is to protect your family. There's no risk or obligation. Don't wait. Call the number on your screen now.
One of the reasons that I love our focus here at CBS3, which is live and local, is because that's me. I'm from here. This is my home. When people reach out with a story idea or a concern about something going on in their neighborhood that they would like to know more about, and they're looking to us for answers, that means a lot to me. It's just incredibly important that we show up for the folks in our region and make sure that they are in the know as much as we are.
Haberman here from Discover Wisconsin. Join me and the rest of the crew every week on this station for all things Wisconsin. Continue the adventure on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and discoverwisconsin.com. Plus, subscribe to the Cabin Podcast, available wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.
Skilled trade workers are the backbone of every community, and also the Army National Guard. Soldiers get paid training to keep the power flowing, engines running, and supplies moving. Army National Guard soldiers are learning skills that can set them up for success with companies looking to hire the best.
The Army National Guard basically built my resume for me.
Find out how you can learn a trade and serve part-time for your community and country by visiting nationalguard.com.
Get your news on the go. The CBS3 mobile app.
Marking St. Patrick's Day today, President Biden held a virtual bilateral meeting with Prime Minister Micheál Martin of Ireland. The president spoke about the deep bond between the two countries. He noted the great pride Irish Americans have for Ireland and reflected on his family's roots there. President Biden also said they have a robust agenda to talk about, including the pandemic, economic cooperation, and their partnership to end cancer. A Shamrock Bowl sat between the president and prime minister. President Biden thanked Martin for the gift, which is a tradition that dates back to President Truman. And Ireland sure was in the festive spirit today. Take a look at this. 500 drones took to the skies in Dublin to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. The ultra-lightweight drones weaved into different shapes and alternated colors as part of a show entitled Orchestra of Light. While normal St. Patrick's Day celebrations are muted due to the coronavirus pandemic, 670 landmarks in 66 countries across the world will still light up green today to celebrate the influence of Irish culture.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, millions in the path of dangerous tornadoes tonight as the National Weather Service issues a rare high-level warning. That and more news tonight here on the CBS Evening News.
CBS3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health. March is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. If you're 50 or older, ask your doctor about screening options.
Their price, $30,000. Your price, $20. Can you tell the difference? Even expert jewelers have a difficult time distinguishing the diamond Z4 CZ from mined diamonds because of their similarity. This exquisite ring features a flawless simulated diamond center stone of 2 3/4 carats surrounded by over 1 1/4 carats of round and tapered flawless baguettes. One jewelry industry professional marveled at their beauty and brilliance.
It's exceedingly rare to see such flawless stones.
He's right. Comparable solitaires made of diamonds can cost up to $30,000. Your price through this special invitation will be only $20. And for a limited time, you can also receive this beautiful band with 1.92 carats of diamond Z4s. Get both CZ rings totaling over an astounding 6 carats for $20. So call or click now.
Call 1-800-577-5801 to get your Diamond Z4. Call now or go to diamondz4.com. So call 1-800-577-5801. Call now.
The big 6% instant rebate is back. Hi, John with Prime Appliance, and yep, that's right. You'll get an additional 6% off on the floor price instantly when you pay at the counter. What could be sweeter? Buy a built-in dishwasher by Bosch or Beko, your choice, black or white, regular price $6.19, on sale for $5.29, and after the 6% instant rebate, you only pay $4.97. Financing always available. Have our pros deliver and install or take it home today. Prime Appliance, it's the best place to buy your appliances.
Coming up tonight, learn how the Duluth Superior Symphony Orchestra is preparing to welcome people back safely.
A cloudier sky hung above us today, but come tomorrow, I think sunshine will return.
When severe weather hits, tune to CBS3 for up-to-date coverage morning and night. Men's wardrobe provided by Mainstream Fashions for Men, celebrating 30 years in business in 2021 with 30% off store-wide. Downtown Duluth.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Canal Park on this beautiful Wednesday, although it's a little gloomy. Great day for St. Patrick's Day. But before we go, let's take a look back at today's top stories and see what's coming up tonight at 6. Tonight at 5, we learned more on what steps lie ahead for the American Rescue Plan as First Lady Jill Biden focused today on getting children back into schools. And tonight at 6, we hear from another local restaurant on how the last year has been for them and what being able to stay open and welcome more people back has meant to them. That's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is next, and we'll see you back here tonight at 6.